Welcome back. Today we are in Tbilisi right now, but the plan is to go to Chiotura. Now, I only made this plan about an hour ago because the original plan was to go to Kazbeki, which is a super touristy place and super cool, and I will still try and get there, but I just didn't really feel like going, to be honest. It's like a 4-day excursion. I want to do a 2-day walk, and I'm a bit sick and I just feel like shit, so I thought I'll go to Chiotura, which is a 2-day excursion or a 1-day excursion, and yeah, it's like no tourists, but the bus leaves at 7 AM. It's currently 8:30, so I'm hoping there's another bus. If not, the bus for Kazbeki leaves at 9, so I don't know. I'm in the hands of the bus gods. Yeah, come with me and we'll find out where I get to and what I do. Rightio, well, I got to the station, found the bus instantly, was super happy, but then I needed to get more money out from the ATM because I had none. So I ran to the ATM, got money out, came back, and it just left. So anyway, I've got a ticket, but it's not for this bus. I don't know when the next bus will leave. Alright, I'm on the next bus. Managed to secure a nice single seat, window, the dream. And yeah, I don't know when it will leave because you just have to wait for them to fill up. So yeah, it is what it is, but I'm going to Chiotura. And now, about Chiotura. The reason I want to go there is because there is old cable cars from like the 1950s or something from the Soviet Union, and they look insane. As of recently though, I think you can't ride the old ones, but there are refurbished ones you can ride. And also, I have heard that there's lots of abandoned buildings to explore. There's lots of old Soviet mosaics which look insane, so stay tuned. This is gonna be a cool video. Alright, I made it to the tiny town of Chiotura in Georgia, and this is finally off the tourist route because I've just kind of been doing the touristy things here in Georgia, but there's no tourists here. I found somewhere to stay, except I can't check in until 3 PM. Oh well. And yeah, I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go see what freaking scran we can find here in Chiotura. And once I find some scran, I'll talk to you about the bus ride from hell. So anyway, we made it. Yeah, all the restaurants I found have just been closed. All the coffee shops closed. Not like closed as in not open, but as in shut down. So it's not going well, but we'll find out. It'll be something. Otherwise, I've seen groceries everywhere, so I have to turn to a chef, but that'll be fun. Okay, I think I found some bread. I don't know exactly what this is, but yeah, it cost me like 50 cents. So yeah, let's give it a try. It's bread, but it's got some suspicious looking thing in that corner. I'm not sure if it'll focus, but ah well, might be fish. Tastes like fishy bread. Oh, what the heck? What is that? It's like beans. That's good. And there's like beans in the middle of it. Yum. I'm just sat here next to the Poo River, and there's a pub there and a supermarket there, so yeah. And while we're sat here, I'll tell you about the marshrutka ride from hell. So I got on the marshrutka and then I had to wait about an maybe an hour before it left because it had to fill up, which, you know, my fault. I just randomly woke up this morning with completely different plans and just remembered this place and went, you know what, I'm just gonna go and see if there's a bus I can take. So that's not the problem. Then we had a crazy driver who, you know, I don't mind crazy drivers as long as they get me here. But this one almost killed a lady. Like, it was very funny, the fact that she didn't die, because she was sat in the seat next to the door where there's no seat in front of you. So the driver hits the brakes so hard where I even go like, I go into the seat in front of me, but she just goes flying down like into the like the, I don't even know what you would call it, but yeah, just into the empty space on the floor. So that was hilarious once she was okay. And then there was also the child in front of me. It wasn't like it was a young child, but it wasn't like a baby, maybe like 5 years old or something. Just threw up everywhere in the aisle. Like, yeah, wasn't great, but oh well, made it. And yeah, also if you look up there, you can see some of the new and improved gondolas. I'm still on the hunt for the old ones, which from what I can tell should be hanging around somewhere. But yeah, up there you've got a fortress looking thing, and yeah, this town's actually got some really crazy history of it. It was a mining town that got abandoned when the Soviet Union broke up. And so, you know, back in the day, they all needed cable cars to get up to the mines and to work and things up in the mountain, and then come back down into the valley during the day. So yeah, that's why all the cable cars are here. But then once the Soviet Union broke up, no one really needed them. And that brings us to today, where they're still around for locals, but they're not the old ones. So yeah, it's got some crazy history and it's really, really cool. So I'm gonna go around, try and find mosaics. There's a church on top of a hill that I'll go to maybe tomorrow. Obviously I've got to take some cable cars. There's lots of abandoned buildings to explore, so it's gonna be awesome. I just need to wait until I can drop this bag off pretty much, and then I'm gonna go on the charge. The overpass was closed, and the underpass I don't trust. So, train tracks it is. Hell yeah. The side of Georgia nobody shows you. It just reminds me of Azerbaijan. I saw these train tracks and thought, wait, hang on a minute, this feels like when I was exploring the side of Azerbaijan that you don't see. Go watch that video if you haven't. Look at these stairs up to the platform. There's some old carriages over there I might go have a look at. And I've seen some pretty cool buildings and things, which hopefully they're abandoned so I can go in them. But you need to take the cable cars, so I'm just gonna wait until I drop this bag off, and then we're gonna go exploring on all the cable cars, which so far disappointed me because I knew that they'd been replaced and you couldn't ride the old ones anymore, which sucks, but I didn't know that you couldn't even see the old ones anymore. Like I haven't seen a single old one just hanging around. Yeah, probably here. I just haven't seen them. Also, the street dogs here are pains in the asses, just harassing you for food. And then also the ones that are not tagged, I just don't want to go anywhere near. Not when I'm this far out of absolutely nowhere. Bro, right on cue, and I didn't want to get my camera out, I just got attacked by 3 dogs at once coming from all 3 directions. That's the one thing I hate about Georgia, the stray dogs. Like, eliminate them, man. I know everyone here loves them, but they don't love me. I don't know what it is, but whether it's the backpack or what, but genuinely, I just had locals like having to scare off one dog. I was like, obviously just had to face them and yell at them, wave my arms around like a fucking psycho, but Jesus, like I just feel like I can't go anywhere without risk of being fucking sent to rabies hospital. You know, so we're not exploring that area, which actually looked really cool. Because it's guarded by dogs. Man, on a more positive note, what the heck? They have white swans here and a black swan in Georgia. I don't know how you get in there. I think it's like a zoo. I think you have to pay. But there's a black swan. They call backgammon nardi.
Nardi, nardi.
Yep. No, I tragically lost. He had 6, if you know how backgammon works, he had 5 left, I had 6 left to win, and he got double 6 the dirty dog. Anyway, that was actually really fun playing with the old grandpas. I'm just glad it was a game I knew. Except I look like their brains knew all the numbers and all the squares straight away. So like I would roll it and I'd just sit there and like count the squares, and they would just like move my pieces for me. They would just point to the one I wanted to move. Well, there's a skate park. What the heck? Let's rate it. Okay, this is an absolute death. That's a fucking deadly feature. That's good for a bike or... Mate, that's a deadly wave feature. And then, what else do we have here? A little, this is cool, but that is not on. And there's no coping. So, not a great skate park so far. Yeah. Got this thing. Oh, that'd be fun. This is like a really steep little mini ramp. Actually good for learning. 2-puck, 3-puck. Sheesh. 2-puck, 3-puck. I got stairs. You know, it's I'll give it a 3 out of 10. That's generous. Yeah. Looks like there's some memorial over here. We'll check this out. There's a big church there. There was just a funeral on, which is a bit sad. But I think it's done now. Let's have a look here. 1924. It's probably the First World War then. Memorial. It's a bit sad. Oh. Yeah, and that's just me guessing. That may not be the First World War. Maybe that's independence. I'm not sure. Yeah. Also, this is the most Christian country I've ever been in. Like, they are super religious here, but Christian. Orthodox. Yeah. I usually don't like park areas because there's dogs. But I can only see one off in the distance. We just got to try and dodge him. There's a water feature. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now there's 3 dogs over here, so I walk back the other way. That's how my life goes around these parts. I've learnt that I would much rather do that than walk near the dogs. I need to be carrying around like a cane or something to protect myself. But oh well. Who gives a shit? Oh my god, I'm gonna need to hit a zoom in enhance, but way off over there, up here, there is an old looking gondola that is still going. The blue one doesn't look as old, but the red one does. Ha ha ha, yes! It's not the super old ones, it's still newer than the originals, but it's not like the ultra new ones that they have running around the main city. I'm so excited. Yippee! Danger! Can't wait to like fly my drone next to it. Like, you know how cool that would be? To fly my drone and then land it up there. Might be onto something here, as long as it doesn't run out of battery. Alright, I'm gonna go and try and get in this old Soviet style cable car.
It's new.
Ara. Oh, thank you. I love it. Cost me no money. I'm in. Check this thing out. This one's obviously new, but it's built the same style and it runs on the same cables as the old ones. So, you know, it's not the perfect thing, but hey, it's been refurbished. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, wow. And then up there's where I'm going. Wow. This is so cool. That's where I'm staying. That green big building over there is where I'm staying. Wow. We're gonna pass the other one soon. I'm getting a photo for the Insta, obviously. There she is. For free as well. What a place. If you can survive the dogs, you're chilling. I actually have no clue where I'm going. I just kind of saw this one look cool and was near where I was staying and just went, up we go. So, who knows what we'll find up the top here. It's a beautiful Georgian flag off on the other mountain. Maybe we can get there. I don't know. Let's have a look. Wait, the wind is rocking this thing badly. Wow. It's coming up so slow. Just swaying in the wind. No way! I'll have to show you this. The mechanism that drives this hasn't been changed. It's been painted but has not been changed since when it was built. So cool. I love it. That was the beast I went in. I'm gonna get a photo. And then this is the mechanism that turns it. So old, it's so cool. Wow. Alright, here we have Cross looking out over Chiratura in Georgia. See the railway line that runs down there, all the ex-Soviet buildings. Yeah, and over here it looks like it's got some abandonism. That thing can't still be working. Oh, there's also dogs. Yep. Oi! Yep, I'm out. Laters. Yeah, goodbye. Oi! Oi! Go away. Go away. You stupid dogs. I hate the dogs here. Oh. This place would be perfect without dogs. I don't know what to do because I want to explore, but I mean, how can I explore when I just get fucking like attacked by dogs? I need like a beating stick or a gun. But this looks so cool. And you know, now I'm nervous. I want to sneak down there or sneak across, but I just don't think I can. I don't want to get halfway in between and not have anywhere to fucking go. And those ones didn't care. Usually when you like yell at them, they'll stop and mind their business. But I closed the fence and I was yelling at them and they did not care. Like, in all fairness, I did just run that time, but I ran because I knew there was a fence. But otherwise I just have to stand there and yell at them and hope they fuck off. But yeah, sometimes they well, these ones didn't. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, there's apparently good urban exploration here, like abandoned buildings and things. Like this looks so cool, but there's nothing I can do. I think for my own benefit, I just have to turn around. Like, I don't want rabies. Waiting for the operator, but he's feeding the dogs. Right, we're back in. Escaping the freaking dogs. Actually, those are the only two good dogs. The other ones, not so much. That's it, down we go. First place, first gondola explored. Like, not really at all, I'm quite upset, but what can you do? I'm not getting bitten by a dog, I don't give a shit. It's like nightmare fuel having to go to the hospital and stay in this place for another like 2 weeks getting needles every day for rabies. That's just not happening. Well, that was an experience. I'm sure you guys are going to get some funny clip out of that. I'm never going to be able to live that down. I don't even want to know what my face looked like. But when you've got 3 little fucking ankle biters running after you, you don't want to hang around. The power of Christ did not compel them. How are they doing that in a holy site? Jesus should send them to hell. Anyway, we've arrived. Look at the discs. These are the discs that spin. They're so cool. I can't get out of it. So, turns out I had to buy a public transport card, which I've got right here. And that would have been helpful like when I first came to Georgia, because I could have used it anywhere. Now, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. She wouldn't let me put more than 1 lari on my card, which is annoying because obviously it only costs 50 cents to go up to take a trip, but I want to do multiple trips, which she just didn't understand. Anyway, I'm just going to go up this one. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to get on, but we can figure this out. Alright, I figured it out. We're on. This thing is luxurious, man. If you're traveling Georgia, I would say bring a friend, honestly. As a solo traveler, I've enjoyed it, but I loved it when I had friends. So like hostels are really good. You just got to be social. Make sure you make friends at hostels, because you know, just going to a hostel won't immediately make you friends. You still have to go up and talk to people and everything. But I enjoyed Georgia much more when I was with a friend. Mainly, just because of the dogs, and it doesn't feel like the safest country, if I'm being all honest. Compared to Azerbaijan, where I walk around the hood at like shit times of night, I never felt unsafe once, not in the slightest. Whereas here, if I'm walking around at the hood at 9 PM by myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't get the vibes. Very bad vibes. You see people walking around with like ankle monitors and shit. Anyway, I would recommend coming here with a friend or traveling with a friend once you're here. Yeah, mainly for the dogs as well, because I feel like they're less likely to attack a big group of people. And if they do, then you're less likely to get bitten. Just poor Fred, but yeah. Holy shit, sounds like he's about to take off into space. Well, maybe not mine. The other one's going. That's actually the line I wanted to take, but I got on the wrong one. I thought they were both going in the same place. Anyway, it's just me, and only me. Which means that I'm probably going to the hood and gonna get attacked by dogs. Yippee. And it also turns out that I didn't need to buy a card. I could have just paid on my normal card. Maybe lost in translation, I don't know. Doors are closed. Boom. Wow. It's so beautiful. Alright, we're coming in for landing here, and it doesn't look too promising. There's Soviet buildings, and that's about it. And I think to get to the castle on top of the hill with the flag and everything, I think I went to the right place the first time. I just couldn't get past the dogs. It just sucks. What's the first thing you see when you get off the tram thing? Is dogs. Fuck. Alright, I am deep in the hood. Out here. Yeah, we're in the trenches. Man, that's a solid hoop. But no matter where you are in the world, if there's a religious building, it's gonna be nice. Which is crazy, where everything else is shit and falling apart, but it's just religious buildings always going to be just grand and insane. I don't know where they get the money from. Yes, the people give what they can. Shit, this public school doesn't make Cheltenham Senior look too bad. Yeah, we're in the hood. There's a soccer game going on down here. Apart from that, I might just leave. I'd like to find some mosaics and do some like abandoned building exploring, but it's been way more difficult than what I was promised. Maybe I've just done it wrong. I found my first mosaic, and it's back there, hidden behind this locked gate out here in the hood. I'll see if I can get a better view. It's just insane, the amount of apartment building after apartment building. It's quite surreal, actually. Let me see if I can find it. I doubt you'll be able to see it, which is sad. There's an old van here, and yeah, just in there, it's the whole wall. It's really cool, actually. But there's dogs down there, so there actually doesn't seem to be anything down there. I wonder if I can get on top of these roofs. I know it's probably illegal, but I really want to. Be so cool. Come on, Juba. This is crazy, but this is what you guys haven't really seen too much of. You've seen the hood, but this is no tourist hood. And just there you have the mountain. See, I've driven past these kinds of places in Georgia countless amount of times, but I just haven't been there. I just saw a local come from down here, so we'll go check it out. In the depths of Georgia, the places they won't show you. I love this. It's so cool to be able to be here and see this kind of stuff with my own eyes. Okay, well, I found an abandoned building. Looks like it was abandoned during construction. Let's go have a look. See how abandoned it is. Well, there's no one here, which is a good thing. And yeah, gives you a good look out over the hood. And I do see a Ferris wheel, very old one. So we're gonna go check that out tomorrow, because as much as I'd like to keep exploring today, my GoPro is going flat, my phone is going flat, I'm flat, I'm a bit sick. Sorry if I've been snuffling all video. So I think the plan for me is now to go back to my place. I can chill out, edit up this video, and then have a banger ready for you tomorrow, where I'm gonna go to, actually, you know what, I'm not even gonna tell you, just know that tomorrow is gonna be a banger. Whether I end up in hospital for rabies or not, it'll be a banger. This looks cool. Anyway, unless something really cool happens, that's me done for today. It's been another massive day for me. And yeah, please subscribe if you actually enjoy the videos and watch the videos, because you know, it helps me out a lot. Doesn't really, but it will, maybe. Anyway, like it as well so more people will see it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and come back tomorrow, please.